Hello, aspirants. Welcome to Get Set Law. So, finally, our revised answer key is out, and we have now come up with few objections which I will be sharing with all of you. So, I hope all of you must have scored the good marks as the paper was easy, and yet there are certain objections which we will discuss. And if you think that if any more questions are there, please feel free to drop a comment and we will discuss that as well. So let's start. So as there were four sets in this paper, so we will start the set twice. And what we have analyzed so far, the policies are same in all the sets. So we will go from set one, and mostly we have figured out that there are issues in English and the logical section, and legal there is only one question which is in issue. So let's get started. Let's discuss that what are the issues. So we are going by set one, and I think the questions remain same in the other sets. So who have got the other set, so I will request that you open your respective set and I will narrate the question so that it will take a lot of time to go the set wise. So we have seen that all the question is same, the numbering is different in all the sets, so it doesn't make sense going to all the sets. So I will tell the question, you open from your respective set and we will discuss this. Okay, so we are starting. Okay. So first objection is in question 10. So this is the question in which we are raising an objection. So the question says, which of the following statements is the author most likely to agree with? So answer given is A, which says that judicial system reflects the same power relationships as those exist in the society. However, that the option should be D, which is none of the above, because we cannot inherit this, we cannot deduce this from the passage. So either, talking about the wealth and income, when we are talking about the judicial system, which is determined by the wealth and income, or, made by rich for the rich. So none of these options can be deduced, and that is why option should be D and not A. So this is the first objection which we have figured it out. Everybody please check. This is about how author is most likely to agree with. There are options related to judicial system and its connection. So it's talking about same power relationships. It's talking about the person's economic status, so forth and so on. So this is the question in which we are raising an objection. The option should be D. Answer should be D, because we cannot deduce from the other three options. So students are requested to check their respective sets. I will wait for a few seconds. Please go through your respective sets and see this question. And the option should be D. Okay. So we will proceed. So our next objection is in question number 16. Next objection is in question number 16. The 16th question is the protagonist description of the nestling screams as shrill and maddening shows that. So in this, they have given the answer C, which says she finds the nestlings to be vexatious and irritating. However, that there are no sufficient information to come to this conclusion that answer should be C, that she has find the nestlings to be vexatious and irritating. So we have not got any sufficient information. If you'll go through the passage, there are nothing mentioned about it clearly, and because of which we are not able to come to a conclusion so accurate that we can mark the answer C. So this is another question in which we have found an issue. So these are the two questions in English we have found so far. If any one of you have any other doubts and if you think there is an issue, please write in the comment box. So I'll again repeat, students are requested to check their respective sets. This is about the protagonist description of the nestlings. Protagonist description of the nestlings. So we are going through set A. This is about set A. We have started with set A. Question number 16 of set A. I'll again repeat. Earlier we have discussed question number 10 of set A. Now we are doing question number 16 of set A. So we will be going through the set A and I am requesting students to check in their respective sets. I am narrating the question so you can check in your respective sets. Because in all the sets, the issue remains the same. Okay, so few students are asking about, the prediction of the scores. So they are, scoring 74, 76. So we really cannot say that which college you will get at this point of time because marks does not matter, rank matters. So, there are approximately more than 65,000 students have given the exam. And maybe, you might be knowing about the 100 or 200 or 500 scores. So now it is really difficult to estimate like what will be the what is the exact college which will get. So let's not worry. The results are going to be out on 10th of December, and then we will get the clarity. So once your rank list is out, we will get enough clarity. Okay, so we will move on. So there are no other issues in the English section. GK also there is no such issues. 31, one student is saying. This is correct. This is correct. There is no issue in this question. Now we will come to the legal passage, that is question number 43 of set A. Question number 43 of set A, where few students have said that the option should be D and not A. So answer is A, that there is international economic cooperation, but it cannot be D because nowhere the passage has talked about the money laundering. So we cannot derive it from the passage. So answer remains A. There is no such issue. Let's come to legal. And in legal, there is only one issue which is there in the online defamation passage. So we are in the set A, question number 65. Set A, question number 65. Set A, question number 65. Sorry, I got mute. So 65. So the question 65, it has asked about the role of intermediaries in the context of online defamation case. Now again, there is issue. There is issue in this question that the options are all the options are wrong. So if we will see the options, so I will tell you, if we go in the passage, there are different cases where it has been mentioned, like they cannot um, act upon the private complaint. So if we see the um, option number B, this talk about act upon private complaints. So this will not happen because private complaints already barred. Then option A is also given that they cannot actively monitor and censor the content. And the C is also mentioning that they cannot absolve themselves from the liability. So we can see here that does not absolve intermediaries from their responsibility, right? So this is also mentioned in the passage. Then if we see the last option, it talks about encourage online defamation, which is definitely not possible. So all the four options are right. We can definitely raise an objection in this case, and all the four options are wrong. All the four options are wrong. Correct, correct. Fine. So legal, we do not have any other objection. If you think that there are certain issues, please write in the comment box. Question number 65, all the options are wrong. Intermediaries have not been advised to actively monitor and censor content. So that is why all the options are wrong. Anyone else? Any issues in the legal section? Okay, we will come back to current affairs once we are done with all the five. We will come back. Okay, so now since there are no issues in the legal section, we will proceed. We will proceed and we will go to the logical. Okay, so we have logical. 89th question. So, which of the following strengthen the author's ideas of words being like glowworms, momentarily dispelling the surrounding darkness? So, the option which has been given here is A, which says word help in understanding reality. But if we go through the line 7 and 8, so if we go through the line 7 and 8 of the passage, it clearly says that the option should be B because it illuminates the mind of the reader. So technically we can derive from those lines that the option shall be B and not A, right? So this is an issue in question number 89. I'll again mention we are doing set A. Question number 89, set A. Please check in your respective sets. This is about the author's idea of words like glowworms, momentarily dispelling the surrounding darkness. Okay. We will proceed. There is another issue with the question number 92. Question number 92. Which of the following, if true, would most strengthen the main argument of the passage? Question number 92. So question number 92, the option again given is A, which says that the government that leads the initiative on regulating and responding to the advancement of AI tools benefit the most from them. However, this is not the case when we talk about the main argument. So main argument you can find in the last passages. So यहाँ पे passage में last में यहाँ पे बताया है, this whole passage talk about the main argument, that what is the crux of the passage. So if we go, so the here it is saying that Indian school need to think beyond the banned chat GPT mindset. This is all is mentioning. So if we consider, so option should be D, because the government should explore models of the public-private partnership which will strike the balance in regulating the generative AI, and that is why they are mentioning here also that Indian school need to think beyond the banned chat GPT. So as it is telling that how we are banning the chat GPT, rather than if we see the option D, so this talks about the partnership which will strike a balance in regulating the AI. So also the government has to collaborate with the academia or the industries. So in this way, there will be a balance in regulating the AI. Okay, fine. So we will move ahead. 95, 95. There is another issue. Okay, so this says that based on the author's agreement, which of the following would result in weakening rather than strengthening India's position at the forefront of generative AI. So the author the author has made certain argument, and on the basis of that, we have to see that what will result in weakening and rather than strengthening. So now the option given here is C, which says that introducing generative models like Wu Dao, which have demonstrated success in other jurisdiction. However, the passage says that even it is given in the second paragraph that Wu Dao has made China in the game, and rather than C will, it is strengthening. So it is talking about weakening, but it is strengthening the argument. So it is C cannot be right. However, B will be correct. So B says that exploring spin-off technological benefits with other scientific advancements like the Chandrayaan mission. So this will rather weaken the argument. So this is 95 of 95 of the set A. A and D again, guys. A and D are strengthening the passage. It is given in the last paragraph only. So this A and D is strengthening. So however, option left is B. So B will exactly weaken the argument. Then we will move to 103. 103. As per the author, which one of the following is not likely leading to option is A, incorrect marketing strategies by the coaching institute. So the question is asked that which one of the following is not likely leading to suicide among the students. So this is a very tricky question, right? So 103 answer should be C, right? Answer should be C. So creation of hostile environment. So this is not likely a case that hostile environment has been created in the coaching institute. However, incorrect marketing strategies is not right. So 103 answer will be C. 103 set A answer will be C. Then we will move to 107. We will move to 107. Guys, it is not possible for me to respond to all the queries in the chat box. However, I assure you that I will type and respond to all the queries coming in the chat box. Please cooperate. So 107, which of the following statement reflects the use of online platform for education as per the author? So answer here given is B, that it encourages the student to prepare for examination. But last three line, if we see, so it talks about the equal opportunity. So if we see in the passage, so the last three line talks about the, how an equal opportunity will be a great thing. So that is why 107, it will not be B, but it will be A. Answer will be A as per the last three lines of the passage. So I think there are no issues raised in the quant section, and this was all for the legal, English, logical, current affairs, and quants. Quants, we do not have any issues. So we are done with the objections, the question which has objection, and please note down these questions. You can definitely raise the objections in this questions. If any other questions are there, and so we will take it box, and we will stop the video now. Thank you for joining. Stay calm. Please wait until the results are out. And many of you are asking about your marks and which college you will get. So trust me, it is really not possible to tell at this point of time. You may be predicting your marks as per the last year, but our total marks have been reduced this time, so it is really not possible. So just please wait for the result which is going to come out on 10th. And I'll also tell you the a few of the important dates. So today the provisional answer key is out, and the objections we can raise. So time given has been, I will share the screen, just a minute. Yeah, so you can see on the screen that today the provisional answer key is out, and objections has to be submitted latest by 5th of December, and then 9th December there will be the publication of final answer key, and on 10th December we will have our results out, and from 12th December to 22nd December the counseling procedure will be started. So this is the timeline. Be very particular about the timeline. Stay tuned that you can, check your result on time. And we will also come out with a detailed result detailed video for the admissions and counseling. So do not worry about that, how counseling takes place and how the registration procedure are. Everything we will cover in detail in the coming video. So with this, I will wrap up the today's video, and I thank you everyone for joining. Stay calm and wait for your results, and see you in the next video.